Three, two.
Hello guys, welcome to the Sprint-1 retrospective of Team RushHour. Ratanjanath Singh Varpu and the team lead, full stack developer and the scrum master of this team.
Hi guys, this is Kaundinya Padapatti and I'm the lead full stack developer of our application.
Hello everyone, I am Avinash Manchala. I am full stack developer and UI designer for the team.
Hi, this is Sairam, and I am the full stack testing engineer.
Hi, this is Pranay, and I'm the lead AI/ML engineer for the team.
Yeah, hi, this is Murli and I am AML engineer and tester.
Yeah, hi, this is Uday. I am AML engineer cum tester.
Hi, my name is Suju Subrawatuki. I'll be the full stack tester and quality assurance manager.
We'll be conducting the Sprint-1 retrospective based on the work which we have done on Sprint-1. I'll share my screen. So you guys can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, you guys are pretty familiar with how the process goes. Feel free to add few points about what went well in this particular sprint, what did not go well, and the action items which are necessary. We'll come to the action part later. So at the moment, just add what went well and what did not go well. So we can add your points now.
Okay.
And after adding your points, you can feel free to put a like to them, or if you did not go well, you can like those points as well. So we can have a discussion over that. Yeah, guys, you can start giving them likes and dislikes. Guys, feel free to like those things. I see only 3 and 2 likes, so it's an open discussion. So you guys can like and dislike the stuff. So once you guys are done, you can say me and we can have the discussion.
I think we are in good shape.
Yeah, okay. Just a second. Yeah, okay. So, firstly, coming up to what went well. So, there are few things which have been discussed, which are discussed over here. So, I'll start off with few points over here. So, the most likes I think is got for team workflow. The overall integration of the ML group and the full stack group looks good. So, yeah, that was a point which I've been thinking in my mind, and I put it over here. So, anything to add up on that, Murli?
Yeah, like everyone completed their work on time. That helps the because of the for the integration. It helps them. It helps a lot because it saves a lot of time if everyone completes that their work on the time. So that's really went well actually. That's what I thought.
Yeah, and the workflow integration, Avinash. So, what exactly do you think went well about the workflow integration?
I'm thinking that the work division was good based on the roles. So no any dependencies on others. So with a clear workflow, we got everything on time work, and also the workflow between the teammates also in a particular path. So I'm thinking that the workflow integration among the teammates was good.
Okay, and coming to the deployment process, so KP, we are at the earlier stages of our product. So we have completed our sprint 0. That's mainly about ideation and something, and we are coming to the sprint 1. So the deployment process was smooth at the moment. So do you think, like going into the future sprints, the deployment process might get a little bit tedious because the code files and everything is going to get a little bit complex?
Yeah, so with respect to deployment, yeah, we actually deployed with in the data in the code for the front end in Vercel, and the like for the back end we have deployed in render.com. So yeah, the deployment process for the development we actually did very well. So it actually took like a couple of days, but yeah.
And coming to the ML team, so I think Pranay, Murli, and Uday were working on the ML front end. So Pranay, what do you think went well for you guys? Because you said that the
So
prototype for USEC
yeah.
and the UHIL went well.
So as for now, we just design the prototypes with the available models that we have and the data. And the prototypes were like pretty accurate with the just available data. And if we give them the new data, or if we try to increase the how do you say the difficulty level, it's struggling a bit. But prototype was good.
Okay. That's good. That's good to hear.
Mm.
And so yeah, that pretty much sums up our what went well part, because yeah, I think what I've concluded from these notes is that the team is gelling pretty good. The ML and the full stack parts are going hand to hand with each other, so that's good to hear. And also the deployment process is also in phase, and everybody is in a correct flow with the entire team workflow, so that's good to hear. And is there anything that somebody wants to add and what went well?
Yeah, I'm on the team flexibility, right? Because I'm that from that testing team. I have
Yeah,
some doubts regarding the coding part,
yeah,
and the team members are very helpful regarding that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah,
good to
adding to
hear.
the Saram also, like the KP and Pranay has like took the teams like have taken the initiative and started working, and also like guided it every moment and connected with at every time, and help us like to when we are stuck, and that's a good thing. And one more thing is like okay, all the team members were always ready to help each other. Yeah, that's went well.
Yeah. And yeah, that's it's good to see like people are mentioning about their works and what exactly went well about their works. And so I'm a full stack member as well, so I know how the entire process went through and how the sharing and doing of things went through as well. So that's a good thing. And now coming to the things that didn't go well. So the one thing that I see that's pretty much hindering in our work process is that recursive errors that I mean, like Avinash and KP might have seen it a lot of times in our work progress. So, Avinash, could you say a little bit on this?
Yes, I also face these issues while I'm coding for the application. The main issue I'm facing about the API calls and like this stuff, and also some errors like fetching data from the database, like this are happened. And but it's a good thing. We will learn from that all. learn from that only, and I resolve those issues
Yeah.
after learning from the mistakes. So this is the thing I may want to mention.
Yeah. Okay. And KP, you want to add something else?
Yeah, with respect to recursive errors, I actually mentioned that point because like we actually have like different phone calls via different WhatsApp or something like, hey dude, like it's been crashed and everything.
Yeah.
And somehow the user cannot log in. The user cannot create an account with the doctor profile or like patient profile. Like we've been seeing that. Maybe we haven't created the test cases at that time, and like we haven't created a like flow for like deployment and everything. So
Yeah.
that might be the cases like which we need to focus on for the future. Yeah.
Yeah. And Sujit, you have mentioned something like the teamwork, like the team
Yeah.
energy was a little bit
So
low.
I am from the testing team. So
Yeah.
as Uday and Sairam has mentioned, all the team members help each other whenever required. But I felt that sometimes, not in terms of helping, but it sometimes like overall, the work energy of the team was kind of low.
Yeah. So maybe it might have happened because due to the dependencies, because
Yes.
testing, you guys come at the later stage of the product when the development part is done, right? So it
Right.
generally takes some time, like the full stack developers ourselves and the ML developers. So it might take some time to develop. That's a viable thing. So you might have felt a little bit bored at the at that point in time. So that's okay. And yeah, hopefully we'll be rectifying that.
Yeah, I mean, it was not like a major thing. It was just
Yeah.
something a little bit minor compared to the previous, not major thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. And yeah, the ML team, I think you guys have faced a little bit of issues while doing the training and stuff.
Yeah.
So could you
So
elaborate on
it's
that, please?
like, yeah, when it comes to the first point, I have mentioned like we need a better mo models because like myself and Murli, we have discussed like how to implement the chatbots and everything. Like every time we run into model, we're
Mhm.
getting like less accuracy or the training data is not proper. Or even if after we try everything, the model is not giving accurate results.
Mm.
And we try to implement RAG and everything, but it didn't go well.
Yeah, for that actually we didn't get the proper data sets for that actually to the drag ones works like on depends on like the documents. So we're not getting the perfect documents for that. So that's actually taking a lot of time to get the better medical conversation data sets actually.
And similarly for imaging as well. The available data set is so less that it can train properly on that, but the accuracy is very low. Like when I try to use the same model on different data set or different images, it's not giving proper results. So we need to research for more better model or better data sets.
Yeah,
And the
for some of
availability
the
is like so
models,
limited. Yeah.
yeah, for some of the models that we're not getting. If we take some small models, like we didn't get the better accuracy and it's not getting the output actually, the regular output which we expected.
So you mean to say like the testing process and the training process might take a little bit of time, but it's
Yeah.
not guaranteed that we get a viable and a useful result at the end of the process. That's it.
Yeah, we are
Hmm.
getting like sometimes we're getting just random responses actually. That's the problem we got.
But
Like
if
which
we
is not
can
in the
research
yeah,
more, we can get more accuracy.
more accuracy,
And
yeah.
like
Yeah,
imaging,
I'm
we
too.
can get actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, we have to train with better models so that time we have to go with different better algorithms so that we achieve better accuracy. I have seen like when we're getting the starboard responses, they are not that much accurate. So it might need more training so that to get better accuracies and with proper results.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a thing that happens to ML algorithms all the way because I've seen a few ML algorithms and how it works. So just to find that one particular point where the algorithm completely works fine is a little bit difficult, but I think it's adding of more and more data and more training so that we ultimately get a viable result. It's a little bit of tedious process, but yeah, I strongly believe that you guys will get to there. And anything that to add on the full stack side, like Sujit, Avinash, KP. Because I see like we worked on the full stack application, right? So we have begin with the login flow and then designing up the dashboards and the profile pages for every user in the sense the patient and the doctor. But I've seen few times we have went back to the beginning process because we have missed out on something in the beginning that have affected our working process in the past. You have thought it like
Yeah.
if you the
So
same way?
yeah, actually, when with respect to front end, let's take front end. Actually, for the back end, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
For front end, like we have sagas, we have Redux, and we have actions over there. And
Mm.
recently, I also add a new change with respect to services. So
Yeah.
every time when we see like lot of like we used to have like this code limitation like right
Yeah.
200 lines of code for every file. So when we
Mm.
have that kind of system, like we have to go back and we have to minimize the, like what was the code size, so that like we need to
Mm.
install new packages which helps us to reduce the code size and do the stuff. So that
Yeah.
at that time, like we have to go back, and that might cause us the issues for like reoccurring errors and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. And Avinash, you have mentioned that like we have worked on the admin portal for this sprint, right? So you thought that hard coding the mail wasn't a good approach.
Yes, because it's not up to the industry standards. I want our application to be industry level, so I would like to find a way for admin portal access to meet the industry level standards. That's what I'm thinking.
So you feel that that's what didn't
Yeah,
go well on your side, that's it.
yeah, that's
Okay, so as the way I see it's like uh, the full stack team, we are getting into a good shape. Like we had our initial hiccups at the beginning of the process and structurizing the entire algorithm, entire code, but I think now we are in a good shape. I believe so. And coming to the ML parts, like you guys are up to there, but you're still thriving for a better algorithm and a better result. So I think that's how the team's places are is in now. So and also that considering the features and everything that we have put in the particular sprint 1, yeah, we have made a pretty good product, but we are in the stage where we are trying to industrialize our product, like Avinash said, like we want to make a good product that essentially meets the industrial standards. So that's very good to hear. And yeah, considering all the features that went well and did not go well, we need to put out few action items that are necessary so that we inculcate them into our next sprint, and that essentially brings a change in the working pattern of our sprint. So guys, yeah, if you want to add anything else, like in what went well and what did not go well, anything else, anybody are free to say. Okay, then like I think we can go to the action items. You guys can add action items. So if you want to see any improvements in a particular thing or a particular division of work, like just add those action points and we can go through them. Yeah, guys, you can like those points as well, and you can add few points if necessary, because I want to see few action items that are particularly relatable to the full stack team and the ML team, because we worked on the code as well, right? So we necessarily know what we need to improve on. So and from the testing team as well. So you guys have done the testing process. So anything more you need in the testing process, or anything that's lacking in the testing process, or anything you know to learn more regarding the testing process, just put it over here. So guys, you can just say when you guys are done, so we can have a discussion. So that's it. Anything else to add or anything else to do? So guys, that's it or anything else? Just say something so that I can start on with.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
that's it.
think
Okay, so the most like thing research for models. So for the that's for the ML team, I guess. So for better research for models and better accuracy with the chatbot and better conversational flow. Yeah, based on what didn't go well, I think that's a pretty good action item to consider because yeah, if in the next sprints in the later sprints, it's necessary that we integrate our full stack part and the ML part and the chatbot part as well. So I think more emphasis needs to be put on that, and good point that it's mentioned.
Yeah.
And then, like, I feel reading of the work needs to be limited for better results because I speak up for the full stack team and the ML team as well because in the full stack team, it is sometimes seen that like I might be working on a something to solve a particular thing, and my counterpart, like my partners as well, like KP or Agnash, might be working on the same thing as well. So we ultimately want to find the better way to do it, but sometimes time constraints also come in place. So working on the same thing again and again might not be a optimal solution for us as well. So sometimes there might be a little communication gap so that we don't even know that the other person has done the work which we are actually working on. So that I think that's what we are missing out on. So KP, do you think the same or am I wrong in this?
Yeah, you're correct. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I feel. So and coming to the file structures, yes, yeah. KP, I feel like we are at the beginning stage of our work, right? So we had no idea. We have begun at the scratch, so we have no idea at the front. But I think we are in a good shape, and we actually got a little bit of idea on how to structurize things and how to make a full-fledged application. So that's a good thing. And yeah, a little bit focus on merge conflicts after push. Yeah, during this process, I think we have encountered few merge conflicts. It's actually quite less than expected because considering the scale of the application, Avinash, don't you think like we encountered few merge conflicts based on this, like the scale of the application we are doing? And
Yeah,
KP as
the
well, you
match
can also
conflict,
switch notes. Yeah, yeah,
the match conflicts are low, but when we merge the code to the main branch after we running, we may face recursive errors, right?
yeah,
That's what I'm mentioning. If we think twice before matching,
yeah,
I think we would be less possible to get recursive errors. That's what I'm thinking.
yeah. Yes, I do feel this so. And yeah, testing need to know more about backend testing. Sai, few words on this because you come from the testing team as well, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what's your experience with
Coming to the back end, I need to know more. We need to know more because they are very roots, right? We need
yeah,
to know about them more.
okay. And Sujit, like you find like what are the problems or what do you think we need to improve more on the testing front? Like you feel something?
Um, nothing really. I mean,
Okay.
I think the points that I was thinking are already mentioned by Saira. Know that.
Mhm.
So yeah.
And oh yeah, and I think this is a good point mentioned by them maintaining the pipeline. So yeah, we are working on a login and sign up and lockout architecture. So there might be some issues over this. We have faced few issues as well, the full stack team, and we are trying to maintain that consistent pattern so that no issues are or no glitches are present where we are making a login and a sign in setup. I think we have mm, cleared out all those issues, right, KP?
Yeah. Yeah. We
Yeah.
are pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, we have cleared out on all those issues. I think the app is working perfectly fine now. Yeah, we need to integrate a lot more features which we'll be discussing in our sprint planning. But yeah, that's good now. So, like one more thing, guys. Like I want to try out a new thing. So we have the ML side and the full stack side, right? So starting with ML side, like I want you guys to say a particular action item that the full stack team needs to improve on. Like Murli, Pranay, Uday. You guys can say one action item that the full stack team needs to improve on.
So with the current progress of full stack, I think there's no action item, but like maybe in the coming sessions, we need to do the API integration between the full stack and the backend, right? Like ML. So that maybe like you had to go through the other ML code to find like the API endpoints, like which point to use and everything.
Mm.
And I think that's it. Like there's no improvements for this sprint maybe
Yeah,
because I see everything
apart
is
from that,
good.
everything went well actually. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's good to hear. And for like the full stack team ourselves, for 3 members, guys, like we need to give out an action item for our counterpart ML guys. So what do you
Uh,
guys think?
yeah, I would like to add to Pranay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm accepting with Pranay. So it's better to work for the next sprint with the ML team. So the integration of the ML also needs to be done for the next sprint. So it's better to go with that.
Yeah. KP, you were saying something? No?
Yeah. So firstly, like for the ML team, like I got to know like the folder structure and how the things are going on over there,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty much interested in this like learning and learning outcomes and everything. And moreover, like if you guys have some free time, like you can give some KTs and like kind of sessions,
Yeah.
something got created. Like it's very helpful for us. Yeah.
Yeah. And so lastly, the entire team. So we got the testing guys as well. So anything to add up to give our testing guys few feedback or action items to work on. I know we guys don't know a whole lot about testing, but yeah, because later on we need to do the ML testing as well. So a few tips or anything, few action items to mention for them as well. I think KP can mention few because he has a quite a bit of exposure towards testing.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we can continue.
yeah, Uday, you can go on.
Yeah, actually, Ratan, when me and Sarah was working on the testing, we thought that we should have more deeper understanding on what are the exact scenarios are there, so that
Yeah.
it might be so that actually we connected with KP and he explained it well. But
Yeah.
I thought we have to work. We had to collaborate every day so that we get more deeper understanding, and
Mhm.
so that we can write easily the test cases, which will
Oh,
be more it will be more efficient for the application.
yeah. KP?
Agree, guys. So one thing with respect to testing team, like I want everyone need to be like involved in the testing part because in upcoming like sprint, that's gonna be like huge number of
Crucial part.
changes. Like we are getting for right now, like integrating chatbot, integrating like ML like documents, uploading documents. So Cypress, with respect to Cypress, uploading documents is like very critical task, and
Yeah,
that's
yes,
gonna be
yes.
taking
It's
a
very
lot of
critical. Uploading the
yeah
document. I'm stuck at there only. Failing
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have some two experience, but on that, but I never tried on my own. But
Mm.
we can check it out, and that's
Yeah, yeah. I am
everyone need to
trying.
be
I am
focused on
trying right
testing
now
team.
that one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Cool.
Okay, so that's nice to listen from every one of you guys. So I've learned what went well, what did not go well, and the action items that are necessary for the upcoming sprint. So yeah, firstly, a good team and everything is going fine. So everybody is working well. Kudos to you guys, and hope we continue the same working energy and the same workflow for the upcoming sprints as well. So yeah, thank you for conducting this sprint retrospective and participating in this retrospective as well. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you, guys.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.